everybody, and welcome back to another commentary with myself and two special guests, Fair John and Fair Saints. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
What's up, guys? This is Fear Saints talking to you.
What's up, guys? This is Fair John.
Today we're basically bringing a commentary to discuss some new rules that have been proposed to MLG. They're basically thinking about introducing kill streaks to competitive play. What are your initial thoughts about that?
It could be good or it can be bad, to be honest, because as long as COD's been on the circuit, there's never been kill streaks around. Well, as long as like on the pro circuit at least. And like, if I understand the fact that people want to try something new, so people can scrim with it and whatever. But I guarantee there are probably going to be some complaints about the whole kill streak thing. But if people want to scrim with it and like see how it goes, then that's fine. But to be honest with you, I don't think it would work out. What do you think, John?
Well, I think it's a good idea. I would like to try something new. I'm tired of like just playing the same thing over and over again. Kill streaks does sound good, and it brings like a different competitive side. It brings like different players. It brings more, I guess, pub players. It gives them a chance to show their skill, I guess, but with kill streaks. And when you have kill streaks on board, it's like each play counts, and you need to know what time and when to use the kill streak. Like a UAV, you need to know when to use it. You can't just use it and like.
I understand what you're saying. Like you gotta play like really smart and stuff. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Would you guys not think it would promote? It would encourage a player to camp more to earn their kill streaks, though.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Like I guarantee a lot of players are gonna be camping for the kill streaks, and like two players on the team might just like push over the objective and whatnot, and they're probably gonna have one or two guys just camping for the kill streak. That might get a little annoying, but people camp in general, but. I don't know.
But let's say if they do camp for a kill streak and they call in a helicopter, you could bring out a stinger and blow up the helicopter. So like everything you do on this game, you could counteract it.
Yeah, basically.
So basically, the rules that have been proposed are the kill streaks that will be banned are airstrikes, UAV, care packages, airdrop traps, and escort airdrops. So basically, you will have helicopters, you will have recon drones, that kind of stuff. Could you imagine competitive play with helicopters flying around? To me, I just couldn't imagine it happening.
You could use that. What's that drone called? The one that flies around.
The recon drone.
Yeah, it spots people. So like, if you get that kill streak and like, let's say you're playing S&D. I don't know how many kills it takes to get that, but I think it's about 5 or 6 kills. But let's say if you do get 5 kill streaks, like 5 kills, and you get that, you get to spot the enemy out in an S&D match or in a CTF. You want to know where they are the whole time, so you get the feeling where to push up and where not to push up.
Yeah.
What do you think about the whole air support scenario in a sense?
Like John has a point there where if they get a helicopter, you can shoot it down with a stinger. But like when they get like counter UAVs and like UAVs and stuff, that's like really irritating because you can't see the radar, especially if they get a counter UAV. And when you have a stinger, especially like on a map with like a lot of buildings, like you can't really like shoot it down, especially because like all the buildings are in the way and like most maps, But I don't know.
Well, the UAVs, they're saying they might be banned, but the counter UAV you could use, I guess, to block off the mini-map and not show where your teammates are and not to show the red dot if the enemy shoots or something. So
from what I have here, only advanced UAV will be like included in the rules. So
wait, counter UAV is banned too?
No, counter UAV should still be in there. So advanced UAV, if you use that, counter UAV would block that.
Yeah.
Or counter that. Me personally, I think it could be, it could be a positive effect on a spectator standpoint. It will allow public players to understand what we're doing a lot better than what than they are now. Right now, they just see us playing with no kill streaks and restricted guns and perks. Now, if we added the kill streaks in, it's going to relate to them more than what it would have, if that makes sense. So
How many copies did they sell for MW3 again? They sold about like 300,000, right? Imagine 300,000 people playing with kill streaks, but like some of them are restricted. It's a bigger fan base, and like the game will get a lot popular a lot quicker.
I understand what you're saying, but like I don't think that the pros would like it though, like the whole kill streak thing. At least I don't. I like it and I don't like it, you know. But I don't know what everyone else would think about it. You gotta like scrim with it and see.
But as a pro, would you be willing to sacrifice, playing a whole new type of game, pretty much, with kill streaks for a bigger audience and a potential fan base?
Yeah,
Well,
of course,
yeah.
of course I would, you know. But I may not like it, but we can all get used to it, you know. We can adapt to it. I mean, we're pros, you know.
Yeah, that's why pros they shouldn't care, because I'm not saying like because of amateurs, but pros usually adapt to stuff a lot faster than any other player does. We understand the game a lot more because we played it a lot more than everyone else. And if kill streaks were added, we'll understand it and we'll learn how to use it. But some pros, they don't want to learn. They don't want to start something new when we've already been practicing like CTF without anything, like just run and gun. You know. I don't think.
I think a lot of pros will look at it as, kill streaks is not competitive. Like, if you get so much X amount of kills and you bring in a chopper, that chopper could wreck your whole team. It could wreck the opposite team. And I think that's where, the negative vibe is coming into where pros aren't really for it. Because if I call in a chopper and it's just wrecking your team off spawn, that ain't really competitive, if you really think about it.
But
Yeah.
if you think about Battlefield, you get to use a chopper in that, and they're doing a 1.6 million tournament for that. Though at Call of Duty XP, they did kill streaks for that. And it brought a lot more people into the competitive scene.
I think a lot of people like. I think Call of Duty was big because of like the prize money involved. That's why I thought Call of Duty was big.
Yeah, I don't. I think when people saw kill streaks on COD XP, there wasn't many, positive comments on Twitter from what I saw.
Well, I think the pros just think it's gonna be too much like a public match, like people, like public matches that people just plan bouncing betties and claymores, and they just camp in the corner with their silencers. I don't think it's gonna be anything like that, cause like mostly a lot of stuff are banned, and you have restrictions, so you can't really camp. But I don't know how to say. You guys can keep going now.
Okay, so if this rule set was to pass, you guys would be willing to adapt to it, including.
Yeah, of course I would.
Well, how do you think it would change the game?
It would change the game on a lot of levels. Like, it would change it on a lot of levels, cause like we'd have to, as like players, we'd have to change our style, because like you have to like, you gotta play to win, and like all these freaking like kill streaks and stuff, like I don't know, it's kind of like, I don't know how to like really explain it.
You have to work more as a team.
Yeah, you have to work more as a team, and not just that, but like a lot of people are gonna start playing more camping, and it's kind of weird in my opinion, because a lot of people are probably just gonna be playing more campy while like one guy's trying to go for like the objective. What if that one guy just keeps dying and dying? Like I don't know. I honestly don't think it would be good, but
I think it would be a fast-paced game, just because you'd be getting the, what is it called again? The UAV, but
the advanced UAV.
Advanced UAV. You'd be getting that, so you really can't camp because you know where they are. And then you can go on.
But okay, so let's say we just started up a game. Okay, you need is it 4 kills for an advanced UAV?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say both teams just went at a standoff, to get the first advanced UAV. would that really be entertaining?
I don't think it
So
will,
you
man.
wouldn't want to give the other team the first kill streak, so you're gonna kind of hold off.
Yeah, but then you gotta still push up. Someone has to push up. You both can't camp in your base.
Yeah, but what if that one guy that pushes up just keeps dying and dying while the other ones are camping? Like, I don't think it's gonna be like. I
Well,
don't think
that's why
it's
you
like.
gotta play as a team, and you guys push up together, and not let one
I get
guy.
what you're saying, but like at the same time, I don't think it would work.
How do you think the player roles, like right now, you have your slayers, you have your objective players. How do you think that's going to change? Do you think players are going to assign one player just to rack up kills and collect those kill streaks, or do you think it would be more of a team effort to get the kill streaks?
I think there will be certain players that will play defensive, and certain players that will attack. So I'm pretty sure there'll be like two players that will play defensive, getting those kill streaks like counter UAVs and those helicopters and what is the other thing called? The little helicopter that flies around. I forgot that.
The recon drone,
The recon drone, yeah, whatever it's called. They gotta play more defensive to unlock those kill streaks, so you can like keep moving on. Because without those kill streaks, you really can't do anything. I'll
Right.
set this back on.
What are you doing there? He went up.
Yeah,
What's up? Yeah, what's up?
Okay, so let's go back into the teamwork side of things. So you guys are saying that more teamwork would be involved. Do you think like each person of the team would be assigned a specific kill streak to try and get? Like, so
Yeah.
let's say John was assigned advanced UAV and Saints was assigned like counter UAV.
yeah, defense and attack. Someone will have like defense perks, and the other players will have attack perks. As if you unlock an advanced UAV, those two players could push up. But if you unlock the defense UAV, you could block their radar, and they have to come to you, or you could go to them. So it works both ways actually. I don't think that people are gonna have roles. I think because if you go to support, there really isn't that many kill streaks you could use, and I think advanced UAV is only on support. So I forgot what's on assault. I can't remember.
Yeah.
What about you, Saints?
What?
Do you think the whole player roles would change in terms of assigning kill streaks for each player to try and get? So let's say
I don't think
you
Yeah. I think that'll change, but I don't think there's gonna be much as roles like John said. There's definitely gonna be people who are assigned with their own kill streak though.
Okay. Well, I mean, like I said, I think if kill streaks were to be passed into the rules, I think we would see a lot larger audience watching the streams at MOG, and maybe even attendance, like spectators there at the event, because people would be able to understand the game a lot better than what they would if it wasn't involved. Because they don't really understand four players going against each other with restricted settings. But if it was set up more like, like you said, a public game, the audience would increase, I think, because it would attract public players.
Yeah, wouldn't you like to see a person with Juggernaut just protecting their flag the whole time with their blast shield? Well, their shield, like, you could, I hit a kid with like 4 knives and like 3 nades, and he did not die with Juggernaut. So I think they will, like, when you say assign kill streaks, I think someone will have like the Juggernaut, one person on the team, and to get Juggernaut, I think it's 15 kills, and someone on the team will get EMP.
Yeah, that'd be really hard. Like,
Yeah, I get what John's coming at. Like, he's basically trying to say that you'd have to work as like a team to try to kill this one Juggernaut, so you can like go for the objective because he's gonna be protecting.
No, Ipago was trying to say it's gonna be hard to get Juggernaut, but I guess that's what you're gonna try to work with. Like, if you're a defensive, if your role is to get Juggernaut, you're just gonna try to get Juggernaut, not try to die. But if your role is to get advanced UAV, you just push in and try to get that UAV and keep pushing in. Once you get the advanced UAV, you get to pull their flag out.
Yeah.
So it's like attack and defend. Like I really don't know how to explain it, but it goes both ways if you think about it.
So pretty much everything that gives that team an advantage, there's a counter for it. That's pretty much what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay. So, dude, to be honest, like, could you imagine pulling the flag with Juggernaut?
You're on slow as hell, but
Like, you know, with your team covering you, there's a slim chance you're gonna.
no, but like the Juggernaut's not really supposed to go in and pull the flag. The Juggernaut's supposed to stay back and protect your flag, because with Juggernaut you run like you run slow as hell. A fucking snail can run faster than a Juggernaut.
Yeah, dude, I wouldn't want to fucking run a flag with a Juggernaut, dude. That'd be insanity.
You know, could you imagine like a big ass dude just like there on the flag? Like,
And you get a machine gun with Juggernaut, I think, too, so you'll be just knocking every player out. And you don't even die. So, I think it'll bring a lot more spectators and a lot more players into the competitive scene.
and you know that's what we all want, right?
Yeah, we want it to get bigger and better each year.
So is Saints for it or is he against it still?
I think he's against it.
I'm kind of like both, you know, because like I seriously don't think it would work out, and I seriously don't think a lot of people would like it. I can understand where you guys are coming from, like where all these new people probably coming to the events and stuff. Maybe we could see like new faces, you know, like people that come out of nowhere and like start dominating all these like pros that have been around for so long, you know. A lot of people would like to see that, you know. A lot of people like to see kind of stuff like that, and I get where you guys are coming from. So I'm like right now I'm kind of like against it and I'm for it, but you know, so I kind of like want to scrim it first, you know, see how it goes, team like competitive wise.
I think there'll be a lot of roster changes if Killstreaks do get on. And people might quit too. And I would love to see like random people just be on pro teams and get themselves thrown and just dominate the whole game. It makes it fun.
Do you see more, you know, amateurs stepping up, or do you see just more random people coming in?
At the same time, I see more amateurs, but I see much more random people that haven't even played an event yet, going like wanting to compete because of like all this like new stuff, you know? Because like maybe they play like public matches all day, and they use their kill streak smart, you know? They like some people. I'm not even sure if you guys are like. You gone into a pub or something, and you see people with like in the same clan, like a pub clan with like the same clan tags and whatnot, and they all have the like, you know, that exactly what we were talking about. Like they all have like their own kill streak role. Now, you know, they're basically like all these like pub clans, you know, that us like as pros we don't even pay attention to.
Yeah, but some of them are stupid though. Like when S&D, there's one guy left, and like there's 5 of your teammates, and he calls in a UAV, and like he just wastes the whole UAV. And I think it'll bring a lot of, I'm not gonna say stupid people, but like people are gonna have to learn the game a lot more. So it won't bring like it will bring a lot of randoms, but they're gonna have to adjust the game because our gun skill might be better than theirs, and we might be smarter than them. Because we know the game a lot more than them. So, yeah. It's a big step.
Okay, so we pretty much, you know, covered a lot of the advantages and, you know, a few of the negative points. And I think, you know, we can start to wrap it up. You know, I think we're pushing about 10 minutes now. So, just as a quick wrap up, I think we can all agree that if kill streaks were introduced to competitive play, it would bring, you know, more of an audience, and, you know, it would bring more players into the competitive scene. But as a negative, you just can't see, is it the pro players wanting to do it? Is that what you're saying, Saints?
Yeah.
So as a negative, you just couldn't see the pro players wanting to adapt to that or try to, you know, change the game to bring in kill streaks.
Yeah, but it's really not all about the pro players. It's about whole community what they want.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm kind of like for it and against it, but at the same time, I'm willing to give it a try. You know, I'm not gonna like.
I think
sit
we
here
should.
and complain about it.
At the same time, you still need the support of a large portion of the community.
Yeah, of course.
So if the pros don't support it, it's very unlikely that it'll pass.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically it for today. Let us know your thoughts if you would like to see kill streaks, or if you wouldn't, and let us know why. This is ApoC. Do you guys want to shout anyone out or anything like that?
Subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/iFearSaint. The link's gonna be down in the description. And shout out to Fear. I love all you guys. So down to you.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to that guy named Fear John. Make sure to subscribe to his channel, his YouTube channel, and follow him on Twitter. Fear John. Yeah.
Oh yeah, follow me on Twitter.
They know what they're on their base.
Time's almost up.
Stun him, I got him stunned over there.
Forward flag.
Are they gonna be on a base?
I got one.
No, I got
I think I needed it. Yo, then we just tied up. Let's get in the back. Yeah, let's go.
Flag captured.
Nice job, guys. Nice, man. Good shit.
Yo, Saints, you raped that guy on the stairs. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yo, tie it up, baby. Oh yeah, look at this shot. This makes 0 sense in my eyes. Actually, that makes sense. It makes sense from your screen.
You got the D, killer.